Keep digging.
Hey, can we talk about something for a bit? So you think that someone here is the killer then? Would you like another latte? I can brew one for you. Coming right up. Here you go. I hope you like it. Pity. I was hoping you'd figure out who the murderer was so that the police wouldn't dig around too much and find out about that. But it looks like you're the one who learned too much in the end. Good night, Tiger.
Hey, Detective. I'm afraid I don't have much more I can offer you.
Sure did.
Sorry, kid, I'm afraid that's a no-go. I mean that there's hardly any blood on the body or the scene. If someone is stabbed, then naturally they lose a lot of blood. The fact that there isn't much blood at the scene means her heart had already stopped beating before she was stabbed. Because you're the one gathering information for me, it's not the other way around. Poisoned? Are you sure? I examined the body, but I didn't see any signs of poisoning. I may have missed something. But I don't think she ate or drank anything while she was here anyway.
That's right. She didn't order anything here at all, and I guarantee nothing here is poisonous. You're free to check for yourself if you don't believe me.
Natural causes? I'd hardly call a knife to the chest natural causes. Don't tell me she died of a heart attack and then someone came along and stuck a knife in her for fun. With what? Why? Don't you think it's more logical to say the murderer put it there to distract us? Are you sure you've got this figured out? I'm sorry, kid, but it feels like you're just making random guesses. I don't think I can really trust your deductions. Why don't you just wait here with the others? Leave the rest of the investigation to me, okay? Please don't interfere with the investigation anymore. Are you sure about that?
Wait, you think I did it? What about the knife? I thought you already said that knife was put there to frame me.
She may have means and opportunity, but what was her motive?
But I never even spoke with her. I don't even know the woman.
Kisaki can verify that Chance and Sarah didn't interact with each other when Sarah came in. Unless Sarah went out of her way to visit Chance and make her angry over the span of a few minutes, it hardly seems like a reasonable explanation. Do you even have any proof that she did this?
If you don't have any proof, then don't accuse me.
Maybe it's better if you just let the police take over from here. So who do you think the
Revenge for what? She never did anything to me.
Do you even have any proof that she did this?
If you don't have any proof, then...
So who do you think the truth? Are you sure about that?
An accident? That doesn't even make any sense. You just said that I planned the whole thing and even got rid of my manager on purpose.
Do you even have any proof that she did this?
If you don't have any proof, then don't accuse me.
Maybe it's better if you just let the police take over from here. So who do you think the Are you sure about that?
What? Why me?
You really think it was him? Why not? I'm curious. What possible motive would he have to kill Sarah?
Well, you don't have to tell the whole world about it.
Oh, so that's your employer. I was wondering about that.
Please don't say that so loudly.
It wouldn't be very professional of me to announce to the world that he's a private investigator, you know. Anyway, if this is the best you can come up with, I think it might be better to just let you sit this one out. Don't worry, we'll find the culprit. You can just relax and try not to get in the way. So who do you think... Are you sure about that? So then, who was it? Someone else, but no one else came in. That does make sense. Well, what was his motive? That does make sense, I suppose. I guess we're back to square one, though. I'll be contacting you all later so we can take your statements, but I guess this is it for now. There's a dead woman with a knife in her chest. Suspicious goes without saying. But what makes you think this is suspicious? I see. Anything else? Then please wait in the main area. Would anyone like to go next?
Huh? Yeah, Japanese.
Making snap judgments is my job, kid. In the real world, not everyone has the luxury of pandering around waiting for things to happen. Unlike you, I don't have mommy and daddy to cover my back if I don't make my own decisions. More than you do, kid.
That's enough. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, detective! This boy was threatening me!
From what I understand, you provoked him.
He's the one who approached me.
Miss Bergstrom, that's still no excuse. As for you, do you have any idea of the situation you're in right now? What do you think you're doing? You're already on thin ice, kid, and that temper isn't doing much to help your case. You do realize that she's convinced you're the murderer, right? Acting like that only makes you look more suspicious. And I have to be honest, a lot of the evidence points towards you already. You were the first at the scene, and you even admitted to touching the body. There's not much that votes for your innocence. I can hold you for 48 hours before charging you with a crime. That's enough time to find more evidence.
What did you tell him? Yeah. All right.
What? All right then.
Come to try to beat me up again? What? Why are you even doing this? I guess it's okay then. What do you want to know? Good to know.
According to her ID badge, her name is Sarah. I really can't be sure. I see. Whoa, how much of that conversation did you hear? I've already given you the benefit of the doubt. Please don't lie to me. So, pretty much everything then. And do you have anything useful to tell me? Really? I'd hate to be that guy. Still, one act of violence doesn't make her a murderer. It might be worth looking into it, though, if you can find a way to be tactful about it.
Oh yeah, that was a particularly bad day. That jerk was just flaunting his new girlfriend in my face. My ex-boyfriend broke up with me here at work. That jerk. Oh.
If you can find a motive, then we'll be getting somewhere. I see.
Hey, Detective.
I tried to give you some leeway, but now you're poking around the crime scene in secret? I'm sorry, kid, but if you can't cooperate, then I don't have much of a choice. I'm taking you into custody. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. A hunch? You're gonna have to do better than that. Please, don't bring me any more wild theories without some proof to back them up. And?
That can't be. I remember.
I saw her.
Everyone else was
Didn't Chance say she saw...
Sure did.
But I just said that I saw Sarah come in. That means I was here before her.
Didn't I already tell you that everyone else was here by the time I got here?
That's right. The manager sounded pretty angry with her.
Oops.
Alright, and after...
How many times do I have to tell you that everybody else was here by the time I arrived?
I'm sorry, kid, but it feels like you're just making random guesses. I don't think I can really trust your deductions. In fact, this entire time you've been hiding things from me and acting very suspicious. I thought I could trust you, but right now it looks more like you're trying to throw this investigation off. I'm taking you in as our primary suspect.
Wait!
Don't interfere with an officer in the line of duty, Naoki. If you and your friends want to speak to him, you know where the station is. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against... A random murder? Didn't you just say that this person was hiding in the bathroom waiting for Sarah? Why would someone premeditate a random murder? Your reasoning isn't very solid at all. I think for now you should just sit down and wait. So who do you think the true... What? Are you sure about that? Is that really so hard to believe? What? I don't even have a motive. Do you have any proof of any of this? I really thought you had actually figured something out. For your information, no other officers are here because there was a huge accident on the highway nearby. Traffic is backed up for miles. Besides, what exactly would I do after all of this anyway? If I were an imposter, I wouldn't be able to keep the act up forever. Eventually, the real police would be notified. And then what? You've all seen my face. The police would have no problem tracking me down. Did you think this through at all? Why don't you just go sit down and wait for the cops to arrive? Because I promise they will. I really think you're done helping with this case. So who do you think the true... And do you have any proof of any of this? I really thought you would. For your information, traffic is backed up for miles. Besides, what exactly would I do after all if I weren't? And then what? You've all... Why don't you just go sit down and wait for the cops to... I really think you're done helping with this case.
Okay.
Good to know.
They're the leaders in the... That's none of your business! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lash out like that. But I really can't talk about Sarah right now. It's not what you think. Please, trust me. It's not safe. I'm probably already in trouble just for telling you that much. Please. Please, be careful.
Hey, it's me. I'm afraid I couldn't get the USB that you wanted. There was a little bit of complication with the handoff. Some woman from BioDev killed Sarah before I could get to her, and the police confiscated the USB as evidence. Yeah, I know. I do have something that might cheer you up, though. I think I ran into someone you've been looking for.